Today's lesson focus is racing, like running. So our I can statement is I can race by keeping my head up, pumping my arms, running on the balls of my feet, and leaning forward. Hi. In PE this week, we are going to start to focus on track and field or field day type of skills. We won't be having a field day this year, but we definitely will in the years to come, and there's plenty of things you can do to practice and play. So I definitely want to teach you what you need to know. So our focus today is racing, which can definitely be done even when you're not at field day. So when we race, it's a form of, it's running. It's like sprinting. It's different than jogging. So I want to teach you about how to race. For our cue words we were going to run with our head up. One common mistake is kids running with their heads down. You definitely want to have your head up where you're going. Pumping your arms, you don't just want to go like this as you run. You want your arms to be at a 90-degree angle, and they're like this. Actually in opposition with your legs. So if I were to be stepping with this, my left leg, my right arm would be out, and then as I pump to the other like opposite right and left. You're going to want to run on the balls of your feet. That is kind of like down here, where your toes connect with the rest of your foot. That's the ball of your foot. So right here, when I'm on my heels, I'm on the balls of my feet. When you run, you want to be on the balls of your feet, not flat. We've been on the balls of our feet before when we're in the ready position. It's just making you a little more nimble, a little more agile. And then you're gonna lean forward just a little as you run. So it's really hard for me to show in my video, but I have a few links coming up, and you'll notice when I'm showing someone sprinting, they're not running straight up like this. They're kind of leaned forward just a little, not too much. Just here's standing up, and then here's leaning forward a little. So those are the main things I want you to focus on as you are working on your running. I think at this point, I'm gonna have you watch a few links, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so for practicing, there's a few different ways you can practice this today. As you can see, I'm in a gym, and what we're looking for is a straight line to run with. So lucky me, there's lines all over the gym floor. I'm going to show you a few other things though, since obviously you will not be practicing your running in a gym. One choice, I grabbed some jump ropes, you can see here, and I made a line, like you can see. I made the straightest line I can, and my jump ropes are a little bit squiggly, but I made a line with jump ropes. You could use, a foam noodle, or a big, like if your parents have some kind of long cord, you could stretch out. Let me go back here. I'm hoping you can do this outside. I would assume, there's enough space for you to get outside and do this. I will be sharing some links for running inside if you don't have a choice. But hopefully, like even if you have jump ropes like I'm showing here, you can, there's my jump rope trail. You can get outside to make your straight line. But yeah, get outside, or there's links coming up about running inside. But I want you to practice running at a straight line. I'm gonna quick go outside and show you a few more choices for finding a straight line outside. All right, it's really windy out today, so I'm gonna stay close and talk. Another idea for a straight line would be using your sidewalk. So I'm just gonna kind of use this grass and cement line. I'm gonna run on the cement because I know it's level. So I'll show you quick, and then actually I'm gonna go inside and give you directions. But I would be like that, down a straight line. Okay, I'm back inside. So I keep saying that you're gonna need to run down a straight line. So I'm gonna use the gym line, or you could use jump ropes or some kind of cords to make a straight line. You could go out on the sidewalk and use that as your straight line. If you have sidewalk chalk in a driveway, you could draw. Sidewalk chalk would be awesome this spring. So you could do that also to make your straight line. The goal now is we're gonna practice our running form, our racing form, sprinting. And we're gonna start just by jogging. And I'm gonna give you directions that I'm gonna do it, because you won't hear me when I run down there, and I'll run back. We're gonna start by jogging, working on our form, and then with every lap, we're just gonna increase our speed. So I'll start here, keeping in mind we've got, pumping our arms, our head is up, running on the balls of our feet, and leaning forward just a bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So I'm just jogging right now, kind of working on getting on the balls of my feet. Once again, it's hard for me in a video to get all that action in one shot. I have, once again, some links that show the running better, but this is what I want you to practice. So start with jogging, increase your speed. So I'm gonna keep going. I have a really bad habit of putting my head down when I'm running, so it really takes effort for me to remember, head up. Okay, so I want you to go ahead and get at it. I want you to be, between your jogging and your increasing speed, to be doing this for maybe 2 minutes, take a break, 2 minutes, take a break, then see if you can do like 3 or 4 minutes, take a break, and increasing the amount of time you're running. I would say 4 minutes is probably good enough.